All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for To Be Hero X, episode 10. Oh my god, what happened last episode?
Yeah, so, Lucky Cyan is having a fantastic, awesome concert.
Yeah,
Way
went
to go,
from
girl.
busking to playing
Top of the world.
Top of the world,
Yep.
set up with an offer for joining a hero organization.
Fantastic.
Something that might tie into the people that were connected to the stuff with the wife who wanted, or daughter, daughter specifically, to then try and become X.
Right. But meanwhile, while all this is happening,
The orphanage
has a bunch of purple zombies. And
with
your
miasma
best friend,
growth things coming off of them.
and your best friend listened to some choice words that we were not privy to.
Yes.
From Mr. Manipulative Asshole.
Yeah, so
and that happened before that. So
he knows something.
Yeah.
He knows something about her that's not good. And the thing is that rather than our boy doubting what he says because of the source of this knowledge, it immediately clicks something within him, and he's like,
Made him spiral.
Oh shoot!
Now our bad luck charm does not have that cheery demeanor, and oh hey, that might have made things way worse.
Right, yeah. This could be a result of him spiraling emotionally and losing control and him causing bad luck. This might be something to do with her good luck and the mechanics of said good luck.
She's not around anymore,
this might have to do with the bad luck awakening a negative ability in somebody else at the orphanage even.
Sure.
There's all kinds of really crazy things that could be going on here, but yeah.
What happens when these two things collide?
Yeah, we shall see. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, okay, we're here. Hey! Yeah, let's talk about this offer. Cool.
Okay.
Hinting at more heroes. Missions.
What does that mean exactly? She's a musician.
Whoa.
Okay.
Right, so it'll probably channel her trust value in some way. Whoa, yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Whoa.
Oh, that's okay.
It's a bow!
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, damn.
Huh.
Right, okay, the concert. Yeah. Awesome. No!
Oh, God.
The truth behind luck. Oh
shit.
No!
Oh, God. What?
Yeah.
Also, the dude literally tried to imprison you the last time you left? What?
Whoa.
Maybe you should have had a better business practice.
Oh.
I think you were just saying that it did. All he heard was you mouthing off.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so this is his misfortune going wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is such a cool art, like. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. So that jumped ahead, basically. Oh my god.
But
wait.
But that's just because of the bad luck kid being there at that point.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
Perceptions, you know?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And now people are like, any bad thing that happens, well, it's because of this.
Yeah, of course. That's how stupid people are, yeah. Oh. What?
Huh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this place is cursed. Then all that stuff, the masses deigned this place to become that.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's a financial disaster too.
Sure.
Right. Get in front what little is left in the story. Right, what left is there to tell the truth? Oh. Yeah. That's scary.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, she's queen. Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, what was that thing you
Yeah.
mentioned? Yeah.
Right, the idea that it started with the kids.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Sure, like the
Is it
black
like
box
her
or
parents
something.
or something? Well, send heroes with them.
Yeah. Right, so another adult just looking to manipulate her. Yeah.
Well,
profit from her.
then if something bad happens to her, they cut their losses too.
Right.
And she's using her tech and hero stuff to just get through it. All right, this is our action set piece, I guess.
Sure.
Whoa! Oh, let's see it.
If anything, this kind of feels like more of a battle.
Whoa! She reset.
Yeah, it's like it's a battle between their abilities.
Whoa!
There are all these proxy agents of the people that get affected by their luck.
Yeah, people are paranoid. Oh, here's a bunch of them,
Okay.
yeah. Play them some of your music, let's go. Right, you don't need to fight all of them.
Yeah.
Heading to the orphanage.
Especially since your ability is kind of like a passive thing. Just as long as you avoid them, you should be good.
Okay, we're avataring this.
Sure.
Ah, his ability, yeah.
All right. The fight that really matters.
What does this do?
I guess it's their tools to like distribute her luck power, so
Yeah, just released her good fortune over the environment. Okay.
all right.
Domain expansion, I guess.
Sure.
But defensively.
Right.
Wow.
And then the kid shows up.
Oh, cool. She even has a device to, like, give
Oh,
her,
nice.
like,
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow luck, basically. Like, find the
Right.
thing that I want most right now.
Yeah, just roll a yo-yo and see where it goes. Nice.
That's fun. That's fun.
So is
this
this
is
how
his. Well, this is his fear. Yeah.
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 This is how he has to cope with it because everybody's been telling him it's all his fault since he was a kid.
That sucks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, realistically, how does he even fight her other than just physically?
Yeah, he doesn't have any way
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I thought she was bad luck.
Yeah. Right, it's imbued with her.
Once again. Save it
Oh!
for- Nice.
Yes!
Nice. No way.
Yeah, let's get thrown back there.
Uh-huh. Sitting right next to them, too.
Oh, that's how she
Alright.
knew the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so they believed.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's like it was the wish of all the on the plane of at least let this baby
Yeah.
survive. Yeah.
Oh, this is
shit.
beautiful.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Even bringing up copying it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the unlucky hero, you're the shameless hero. Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa, people are
Fickle.
fickle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this arc has like bigger implications for the world at large.
Right, and the commission, all them have known about this for a while, but now the general public knows about it.
Sure.
Whoa. okay.
All right. Okay.
The arc is over.
Yep.
I think, most likely.
Yeah.
Everything with Cyan is not to do out of some, like, horrific, bad luck coming about because she draws the luck from the environment.
No, it's
or what have you.
entirely public perception.
It always was. It always has been.
Yeah, and to be fair, there's a very good chance that that's how her power started in the first place. With,
Maybe.
like, the kids. It might have just been something that she happened to be lucky when guessing the things with the kids, and then they're like, "Oh, you're lucky."
Well, no. The thing that we can know for sure is that she did have quantifiable luck that made her survive.
Right.
But the reason why she grew in strength with her luck is because of the perception.
Right.
Which was then a self-fulfilling prophecy as they built it up to that if there was ever a point where it faltered, then people would go the opposite way so fast because of how people work.
And that's where I think the sort of that second half of the previous episode, but then also this episode of where, like, I was like, okay, what exactly is where's the show going with this? Is that it kind of shifted from being about Cyan to being about the world.
Right.
And the idea that this fear thing exists, cool.
We've known about it.
We've known
this
about
is
it. This is the world's introduction to it. Yeah.
Evidence of it. And yes, the world's introduction to it.
And so the idea that you can have something like trust value and all that stuff, that means that the negative of that would be absolutely be a thing that exists, and that would be fickle, that would be terrifying, that all of that stuff.
Yeah. That would be what heroes would fight against, basically.
Right, exactly. And that's effectively, the hero's job, right? It's to make people, like, be trusting you and not be afraid,
and
right? Like, it's very straightforward.
Yeah, it's okay. Why? Because we are here.
Right, exactly. Yeah. The elements of how we got to the points of conflict did feel kind of like...
Yeah, I felt ripped out of my immersion multiple times.
It sped through it pretty quick.
Yeah, and there's a lot of little things that I don't even want to spend time nitpicking, but it's basically that there's a lot of things that felt like they were there more so to just kind of move the plot along without actually giving me a track to follow my train on. I felt like my train has been derailed since the last episode, but the part that grounded me this episode was the part that I had been, like, excited about this whole time with the first episode of the arc, was everything to do with Cyan and basically the people that were going to be around her and their relationships and stuff. And then we end up doing that here with our poor unlucky boy here who, I love the implication that it was his parents on the plane there, and that fills into his fear because of what the guy said of, like, she actually stole the luck from them, and because they all died and she miraculously survived here.
Right, if you go just by the comparison game, right, then it would kind of seem pretty shitty that she has all this luck. Now, granted, we spent the entire first episode and the first half of the second episode establishing how she can give her luck to other people, by them being around her. But,
Right, and I think that's where a lot of the fear comes from, is that if she can give it, could she take it as well?
Sure.
And if you start seeing things that's evidence, quote unquote, of her doing that, then it becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy and it keeps spiraling and spiraling and spiraling.
And so the idea of it starting... Sure. Not as sold on that. The idea that once, some stupid thing could happen, and then, people are like, what if it's the opposite? And then that gains traction in, the just general public mind space or whatever. And then that ends up being a part of reality. Sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I also
that's
love
terrifying.
I also love it from the context of she shared a little bit of something from her past, and then basically cringy idol super fans basically dug, or they would be the opposite. They would be like the ones that are wishing, like, that, we could get some parasocial attachment to her. They dig really hard on what she said and then figure out her past basically from this. And they are like, based on when she showed up, she should have been born around this time, which would tie into this plane crash. And, she caused the plane crash.
Yeah. And that, I don't know. But the idea of, she leaves an orphanage where it was the luck kid and the bad luck kid in the same place. The good luck kid leaves, and then, people look into stuff going on at the orphanage, and there's a lot of bad luck happening there. Right. They don't know about bad luck kid. They're going to think that that's because of her.
Yeah, totally. But again, the reason why that happened was because then they raced through this super fast. Basically, that they attributed things that happened around that time with the plane crash and extrapolated from that this whole social media based narrative that then ended up getting them to find out where she ended up going with the orphanage and everything, and tying it in with the Sacred Maiden and everything. And this is kind of the part where the show's fast pace, I feel like, just kind of
there are times when it works really well, and there are times when it hinders things.
Yeah, it hindered my enjoyment of it because I didn't feel like I got enough time to actually get invested in the consequences of fear.
Right.
I felt like I was being dragged through a formula of previous arcs that was handled in the same structure, but way worse in terms of execution.
Right.
But then it's your original design for the story here was then to have this moment where the two of them have a bit of closure on the whole bad luck thing.
Yeah.
And it's that he doesn't have bad luck at all. Like he doesn't. Like that's not a thing. Like, yes, he ended up being in a situation where his parents ended up starting a wave of public perception in the plane, in the moment where everyone is about to die, in the moments of their fear.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe that's actually something that's really interesting, is the idea that if fear is heightened due to the potential reversal from high trust value,
sure,
in some ways an area with high fear value could then also spike trust value if it switched really quickly.
Well, and that might be what they've been setting up with the idea of, like, all those times that, you know, someone's in danger, right? And then it's the save me, soul, right? There's that purity in the trust because holy shit, I don't have anything else, right?
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I'm sure that's also true too, but I'm talking about in the moment when fear should have been going rampant.
Right. Yeah.
We have no true understanding of why fear goes rampant at this point. Like, we don't. All we can extrapolate from this arc really is that because there was high trust value, because the public perception got so intense, so wide, that this area basically was cursed, it did actually get cursed. It did actually fully become that. Now, how much is necessary in order to do that? We don't know.
Right.
There's no defining thing that we can go into with that. But at the point where the plane is going down and people are realizing they're all about to die, I would think that in that moment, panic and paranoia would set in. But instead, maybe because of the actions of one, it started a snowball effect of where they all accepted the fact, we're going to die. Maybe we can all believe, because these people know about trust value.
Sure.
Like, maybe they're also aware that this is how important it is in this moment.
Yep.
Maybe they weren't even thinking about it that deep.
Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that since their death was a certainty, fear didn't really have a purpose because there's nothing they can do to stop it, right? Like if you're in a life or death situation, yeah, you're going to get scared because you could theoretically get out of this, right? But you're probably not going to, and you're going to mess it up or whatever, right?
But if you're barreling towards death in the next 30 seconds...
It's just, well, I guess I better make peace with this.
Right.
You know?
Maybe also that's the other thing that's kind of cool is that like you were saying with the purity side of it, is that the people that have been pushed to the point where they are being either like bullied or they're being beset by someone with more power, more strength, or what have you, there's kind of a surrender to I guess this is it.
Yeah.
And it's someone else basically reaching out, their voice extending into the heart of that person and building the belief in themselves. Now, this is a small baby. This is a child. Like, they don't have that kind of conscious, like, awareness necessarily of even what that is. But she did, like, love the song. Like, there was something in her that resonated with the song itself. And I don't know, that also seems kind of cool because then it's something that ties so I don't know, in such a fun way to the idea that she ended up being basically the bard superhero. She became the musician. She
carried that song to a bunch of other people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's esoteric. It's almost like spiritual and beautiful in that regard. But
absolutely.
But who knows? Maybe that is actually a mechanical thing as well, in that their beliefs about her manifested in that type of superpower manifestation, you know?
To say nothing of if trust value has a physical, physical result, right? As a, you know, like trust value has physical change that comes with it, right?
Yeah.
Would babies be able to theoretically like feel that in some way? You know, like if, you know, in the same way that like a superhero might be able to feel their trust value going up because they feel stronger, they feel whatever, right?
Sure.
You know, is there something where, hey, even if Cyan hadn't survived the plane crash,
right,
but she had been able to be at peace at least and be not scared as she's with her parents as they're hurtling towards their death. You know, right? Like, who knows?
Yeah, because as a baby, she's not going to have that acceptance about death.
No, yeah,
she just sees everyone starting to get scared, and so she gets scared too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, her parents are starting to cry. They're starting to hold her tightly. They don't understand the erratic heartbeat coming from mom. You know, it's like,
100%.
Yeah, and that was really beautiful. And I think that's the saving grace, honestly, of the show. When it even at its when even it's at its weakest points, it will manage to touch some kind of aspect about the human heart that is really beautiful, really moving. Yeah. And while the scaffolding around the present day story is kind of hard to get attached to in a lot of ways, the plane crash was so pure and simple in where it started the arc. And I was always bought into that because it's hey, we introduced this at the beginning. This is something that's terrible, tragic. We now have our orphaned main character for this arc here. Yeah. We're getting an understanding of not just why it happened, but mechanically what might have happened with regards to her power and everything. Okay, that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, wow. It was just something as beautiful as the, 100 or so people.
The dying wish miracle that came out of a tragedy.
Send this message to my grandson. Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Please let someone survive this. And, if no one else, at least this child. Right.
And I feel like that's something that's so beautiful as we're going back in time and exploring arcs of characters with in a lot of ways a hope that at some point we'll come back into the present part of the story. Yeah. I think what they're setting up in a really cool way is how trust value is actually an inherited will thing from people or heroes or what have you that came long before.
Sure.
Initiated the spark of this flame. Yeah. And it is being passed down like a torch. And while there's been also hints a lot of in this arc, like they did a lot of really disconnected world building stuff for probably future arcs and things, it's been worse. Like there's been things in the past that like corrupt heroes, things not really going well with this.
Man, that whole thing with the orphanage director, like, I hate that guy. Like he was just awful. And the fact that even towards the end, like, and whether it's because of the, sort of the luck or the atmosphere or the fact that no one is there to speak against him, but the fact that he basically, his own twisted way of looking at the world is able to effectively go unchallenged because he's the person with power in that situation, to where it's I'm the victim. This is all about what you did to me.
Right.
He's actively been doing all the shit.
I agree. I think he is a bastardized representation of probably what the Hero Commission and all the people in charge of it have become. Is that they're drunk on their power, fostering and controlling these young people coming into their realm as superheroes. Yep. And then they try and twist them and control them to their own ends and means here. And potentially even well-meaning people like the journalist.
Sure.
Who are just like, at this
point, I'm not sure if he's well-meaning.
Well, no. I don't care really about that right now. Okay. I'm talking about on the surface. Surface, there's been nothing really strong to showcase that he had some kind of malevolent intent here. But it's the he doesn't end up seeing it, and thus also his potential beneficial good deeds get rewarded with people hurting, dying, or getting used in some ways.
Yeah.
Because the guy who was the head of the hero group that she ended up signing on with was like, well, let's see how we can kind of be prepared for this properly.
Right,
it's
right.
like, oh, geez. And then we had the hints of some kind of council group or what have you.
Right, that was probably the commission itself.
Right. That could be the commission. That could be an assembly of heroes. But they're talking about the advent of people understanding what fear is. You know. Yeah, the commission has officially named this energy fear.
Yeah, none of those people look like heroes from
No, if anything, the one in the middle potentially looks like they could be Hero X.
Yeah, but some of them...
Nah, but he looks a little bit too old, too.
These are a bunch of suits.
Yeah, these look like a bunch of suits, basically. So if it's the, we have to announce the thing that we've already known internally to be a problem for a while.
Right.
That's kind of fun because it does literally drop the hint that they've been kind of aware and
so
trying to control public perception from getting to this point where they would be aware of it.
Right.
Probably because there's been like disasters in the past with fear and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Even still.
Weird like thought experiment.
Oh, yeah.
So the commission are using people. They're manipulators at kind of like with how the show's setting it up, right? They are manipulators who are seeking to generate trust, which is something that manipulators would absolutely do. You can only trust us, right? And like this makes me think of the whole line of like the only thing to fear is fear itself, where oftentimes manipulators will in fact use fear in order to generate trust in them. But because fear is like a literal tangible thing that is antithetical to trust, if like on some levels, I could see it being something where the public knowing about fear could make them then more dependent on the commission and the heroes because it's the, we know that there's this scary nebulous thing out there. And because, hey, we're scared of it, we are going to consciously try and trust you as much as possible so that way you'll keep the nebulous bad stuff away.
Maybe.
But
I am kind of excited to see how with the opening, they kind of hint at some things with regards to Spotlight and potentially this guy who was hinted at in the red suit with the white kind of star eye
flower
whatever thing.
Yeah.
But then the other guy being kind of in some kind of deal with him where they're gambling. I kind of like the idea that this is showcasing some aspect of Spotlight and like the hero commissions. Way that they're kind of
because these are the commission people, but there's all the Spotlight symbols around there.
It depends because this is just some people in like a closed room with the velvet chairs and everything.
Sure.
And this person in the background here
looks almost like the shop owner dude.
Yes, it could be. Also could be Hero X too. He's got the white slicked back hair. And
I don't think so. Hero X had shorter hair. It's like that dude just has long hair.
Yes, that's true. It's just long and it's going past the shoulders. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Hero X looks way, I don't know, way more.
He cuts
flamboyant.
a different figure. Yeah.
Yeah, and this one's holding like some kind of like whiskey or drink or something.
Right, but the idea that even if it started as a result of something that they wanted to avoid, that the Hero Commission could end up either creating the Spotlight organization or utilizing the Spotlight organization as a way to,
channel the direction of the fear. Into specific things that then they can address, making it predictable. Yeah.
And having it be something,
I love
other
that.
than them so that then they can reap their benefits or whatever.
But yeah, this was a weird arc. I'm excited for the next one, mostly just because in a lot of ways it's going to be a probably another reset where we're going to move backwards in time a little bit more. But also because we keep baiting out all these heroes, but the one that feels like they're left in the order of the way they're shown in the opening is
Cowboy?
our noir dog. It's our noir dog got hopped over for Lucky Cyan here.
Oh, that's
in terms
true.
of the order.
Yeah.
And so Noir Dog should be either next
I
or...
would love to get Noir Dog, but I feel like we got a hinting at the cowboy duo since they were like name dropped and stuff in this.
Well,
arc.
so there's Queen, who was showcased
Oh, that's true.
here.
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, in the opening...
I don't think we see her.
I don't think we have an individual that looks like her. So
Right.
I'm still curious to see if this is tied into the daughter of the journalist who wants to become X because white hair and everything. So maybe Queen did end up, becoming Hero X eventually, or with something
Somehow,
there.
yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to say. But yeah, all right.
Okay.
Next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though. Go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if anything that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.